next guests reign supreme as TV's most glamorous soap divas. Take a look at these sexy sirens in action.
You bitch!
You may kiss your bride.
Today, they are stripping away the glitz and bearing it all. Please welcome from The Young and the Restless, Melody Thomas Scott and Michelle Stafford, and from The Bold and the Beautiful, Katherine Kelly Lang.
I didn't get you.
Oh, you look great. All right. Now.
You guys look gorgeous, by the way. There are no issues here.
Everybody in the audience.
You don't look so bad yourself.
This is so brave of everyone here today, but especially you three, because as daytime divas, you're known for your glamour.
Yes.
So that being said, how are each of you feeling right now? Let's start with you, Melody, and go down the line.
You know what? This to me is no big deal. I don't know if it's because I've been on my show, sun, makeup, hair. I mean, I have gone on my show looking like holy hell many times. So doesn't faze me in the least. And really, that's not what's important to girls. Anyway, we all know that. It's nothing. I'm very comfortable.
Michelle, how are you feeling?
I'm completely natural, even without the contacts, because I'm so blind. And I didn't get my nails done either.
Good for you.
Look at my funky pedicure. So, yeah, you know, this is kind of what I usually look like when I go to the Home Depot, and and people never recognize me, or if they do, they're very disappointed. But I don't care. It doesn't matter to me.
Katherine, how do you feel?
Well, this is how I normally am. I'm a very natural, down-to-earth, athletic, outdoorsy kind of person. So I like to be without makeup and just, wake up and go out and put my jeans on. But when I go to work, I put all that makeup on and I become Brooke. So actually, when I'm wearing a ton of makeup, I feel like my character. And in my real life, I don't want to feel like that. I want to feel like me. So that's why I put those in.
Now, you all often have to, we were talking on the break about another way of being brave, which is bearing it all, right? Which you all have had to do on your shows and with your love scenes and everything. So, Michelle, how do you do that when you don't realize there's like 30 guys in shorts like eating like cookies watching you?
No, they're usually watching sports on their cameras.
Are they?
I'm a huge fan of making out. It is a lost art. I love to make out personally. Look at, and there.
Yeah, that's not hard to do.
I'm a big fan of making out, and I get to make out for free. And the wives are cool
And
with
it's
it.
okay.
Yeah, and Jeff and Josh, Jeff and Peter are all very handsome men, and yeah, there they are. They're gorgeous.
Yeah, that job looks fun.
I know, right?
So, Katherine, you said that in the love scenes, the making out, it can go from being very sexy to funny. Now, why is that?
Oh, well, usually it's when we're having kind of love-making scenes that we have to be naked. So I go into my room in the morning, and there is sitting like this two jelly-type things right there, and then next to it is two little flower petals right over here.
Oh, the nipple
it's like,
ones.
Take your pick, whatever you're most comfortable with.
I've seen those, the nipple
Like,
stickers,
okay,
right?
because they shoot me from behind, so you see my naked back, and my underwear's low, so you just see a naked back and shooting onto usually Ron Ma's ridge. And he's looking at, meanwhile, he gets to look at me from the front naked, but what the camera sees is from my behind. and I have to wear these things that either choose to cover my nipples or wear that huge gel thing that pulls
chicken
my
cutlet.
boobs down.
The chicken cutlets.
And I'm like, either one is not a great choice. So I usually choose the little ones that just cover. And Ron says, he tries to get through these scenes with me, and he's like, I can't do it. I just can't do it. Because all I'm staring at is these funny-looking boobs from some other planet. Like, just take them off and be
Wear
natural.
those,
It's another great reason to be natural.
Yeah, I'm
So
sure he's saying
He's like, just be natural. I can't do this scene like that.
Get all
can't do this.
stripper.
Go
So
on.
years ago, during rehearsal, stripper, you have to kind of have some things preset with Velcros. Ask Janet Jackson. And during rehearsal one time, I just kind of pulled the wrong strap and. So all of the guys on our crew, pretty much from that day, are still there today. So it's like you guys have seen it all. There's nothing I have more.
Were they rolling tape?
So we were rolling tape, but we did
It's in
have to do that
archives
again.
You erased that tape, I
That
hope.
is an embarrassing moment, actually.
We've been naked in front of our crew a lot. They're like our bros. You know?
I don't notice anymore.
It doesn't matter.
They're like, oh, that again.
But Michelle, I'm a big fan. You are sexy enough to make a man have a heart attack in your storyline. Just drop that was hilarious. But you had your first on-screen slap.
Yeah, someone slapped me.
What happened?
I've slapped about 10 different people, and I finally got slapped the other day.
What
It was great.
Who
And-
slapped you?
Oh, I'm not allowed, right?
I'm sorry.
It's a woman, though, and and then she hit the jaw, right? And then I couldn't eat on this side, and she felt so bad about it, and so I'm like, no, it's fine, but I got it back because I've done it to so many others. So.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Now, we are out of time, so I want to thank you, ladies. But before we take it to break, I just want to say for the record that Brooke and Ron Moss, no, actually Katherine and Ron Moss are getting married for the 7th time. And can they please just live happily ever after? Once, Melody Thomas Scott, Michelle Stafford, and Katherine Kelly Lang. Ladies, thank you. You can watch Melody and Michelle on The Young and the Restless and Katherine on The Bold and the Beautiful weekdays right here on CBS. We'll be right back. Hello!
Tuesday.
It's the talk season.